Hey everybody, it's Taylor. Happy Monday. Last week was Thanksgiving, and I am going to talk about that towards the end of the video. I also I wanted to do a normal video. I thought about just doing like a Thanksgiving update, but then I was thinking, no, I don't want to make that the whole video. I want to stay doing a topic, and I've been choosing random topics lately, just things that interest me and come to my mind, and things that I want to talk about. And today, I really feel the urge to talk about how I was kind of making myself miserable at work. I really enjoy the type of work that I do. I do embroidery for a couple in the town that I live, and they own this business, and I do the embroidery. There's 2 embroidery machines in the embroidery room, and I work both of those machines. I used to work with another lady, and she worked on one machine and I worked on the other, and it worked really well. Our personalities really got along well, and I really loved my job, I guess, like, I got along with my coworker. Sometimes I'm sure we probably got annoyed with each other, but overall, I miss her. She doesn't work there anymore because COVID hit, and my bosses, they let me come in, and they weren't really telling her when she was able to come back in, and they would just tell her that they didn't have enough work. Well, I was talking to her behind the scenes, just how things were going, and it was fine, but I just felt like they would rather have one person in there who has the drive, like me. I'm the younger one. The other lady that I worked with, she was in her 50s, and she had worked there for like 20 years, so she was just kind of over their stuff, over their shit. Don't worry, I'll mark this as not kid friendly. It's funny that I have to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I liked working with her, and I miss working with her. We still hang out and talk. She moved to Vegas, and I went to go visit her last month. Her husband was working, but it's crazy. So I am doing embroidery by myself, and I'm the only one in there. Sometimes the boss's wife will come in if I absolutely need her to. Otherwise, she kind of sits at her computer all day. I get lonely in there because it's just me, and yeah, I listen to music and I listen to podcasts, but day after day, I work 10-hour days. Sometimes I work extra overtime, so it was just getting really boring, kind of repetitive. I felt like I didn't really have anyone to talk to, so there were other people who worked there, who are my age, but they were in a different section of the building. So I wasn't able to like talk out in the open like they are. You know, I'm in a separate room. And yeah, I could go out there and interact and whatnot, but I don't know. Then my depression just kind of got worse, and when you're depressed, Corey is playing his game. So if you hear him in the background, that's what that is. And if you see any ghosts in the darkness, let me know, because my house might be haunted. Might have a haunted cat. My the first cat that I ever had, he lived here. He passed away. He didn't die in the house, but I think he's still around. So anyway, I got kind of burnt out really fast. I felt like all they wanted from me at work was just to be a slave. Just do everything they wanted me to do and push me around, and I didn't really have a say in anything. And a lot of days, if I spoke up about something, they'd make me feel stupid. And it's just a weird vibe sometimes. So I think I've learned that I don't really want to hang out with them and talk to them anyway, so I should probably just stay in the room and just like, I'd rather have my own company than their company, you know, like walking by and saying hi, hello, I'm going to lunch, that's enough for me. So I kind of started to resent going to work. I don't know if that's the right word, but I would just be annoyed that I would have to get up in the morning. Every day I would anticipate walking into a disaster, and if it wasn't a disaster, it was like a stupid note, you know? So yeah, I just really started to think of it in that way, and I was like, you know, I should probably get a different job. You know, I graduated from college last winter, and I should probably get a different job. Oops, I dropped something. So I was looking at Indeed a lot. I was looking at different apps and websites, trying to find some different jobs. I did apply to my cat's playing with something. I think he's got a toy. Yeah, he's got his toy. So I applied to this one place, and I have a friend that works there, and I was super excited because we could go to different like work events together, and the benefits are good, and you can move up in the company. Like where I'm at right now, I can't move up anything. Like the old printer, she did try to teach me how to print. Well, my bosses, they didn't keep up with it, so they're not really interested in moving you up, and I get it. You know, it's like a family business, and they want to pass it along to their kids, I think, when they're done. I don't know. Not sure if that's what they want to do. So, I don't know. I'm not really really sure what the future is like where I'm at. And so I just kind of every day I'd go into work annoyed, oh great, here's some other things that they're gonna throw at me today that, I have a million other things that I need to do first, but they're gonna tell me to do this stuff before it, and then I would just start I would keep thinking about it, and then I would start thinking like, oh, I should probably look online and see if there's what kind of jobs are available, and I should prepare for that. And then I was like preparing for like interviews and stuff like that. And I did have a couple interviews and they went okay. They definitely could have gone better. It's definitely a learning experience, but they didn't give me the job. But then I think like a month later they were hiring for it again. So I don't know. I was really looking forward to it. I think it was a job in like the mailroom. I was stoked. And I was disappointed that they didn't even like tell me that they turned me down until after I called and told them like, hey, I'm really interested in the job. So I don't know. It is what it is, it wasn't meant to be. But I was just making myself miserable because I was pissed that I didn't get the job, and then I was pissed that I was stuck at, my work, and I was just freaking miserable, man. I would complain to Corey all the time. I'd think of these like different jobs, I could like different scenarios, or he'd say something and I'd think of like an excuse. So I decided, I want to say it was like a month ago, I decided I'm going to stop making myself miserable. I'm going to put the job seeking sites to the side. I put them in a separate folder on my phone, and I'm not even going to look at them until next year when things kind of calm down a little bit, because Christmas season is the busiest at my job, and there's opportunity for me to work a lot of overtime, and so I just need to take advantage of it this month. And so I'm excited because I know my paychecks are gonna be bigger, but it's also kind of annoying. I don't know. I wish I didn't have to work, or like I wish I could do something at my house. So yeah, I put the apps aside and I said I'm not gonna look at them. I'm gonna try and focus on the positives with the job that I have now, and it's been actually really helpful. I'd be looking at the clock every 5 minutes before, and now it's like I kind of shifted my focus on something else. So it's working so far. I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, so my therapist, he suggested, hang on, I have to sneeze. So my therapist suggested, what if I saved up and I bought my own embroidery machine for my house, and I did like my own business out of my house. And I've been thinking about it, and sounds doable, if it's just me. I don't know, I gotta think about it some more, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about lately, is doing something from out of my house, because I do like being home with all my animals. So yeah, that's what I've been up to lately with my job. I'm trying to be easy on myself because I usually get really bad depression soon this time of year. So I just need to be more positive, and I think that this year won't be as bad as past years have been. So yeah. So now on to Thanksgiving. My nose itches. So on Thanksgiving, I drove to my sister's house and I picked up her and my two nieces. Well, actually, she drove her car. So there's 4 of us, 4 girls. And so we get close, and my sister's like, it's a 2-hour drive. We get close, and my sister's like, oh shoot, I'm getting nervous. I want, a beer. And so I suggested, what if we stop at the gas station before, it's like a block away, and she can drink a beer, chug it. So that's what we did. And I took a video of her, and it's really funny. I'll probably post it as a reel or YouTube short or whatever it's called, because I'm not really sure how to edit videos yet. I gotta figure out how to add these 2 parts together because I stopped the video. I should have just paused it. So yeah, no, I don't think I can go back and do it now. Anyway, so we went to my mom's, and she was there with her boyfriend, and she's got 2 dogs, and they're puppies, but they're a lot bigger than when they were little. And they were in their kennels because they knock everything over. But we let them out for a little bit. We played cards. My mom brought her pictures up, her baby pictures and stuff, and she told us that we could have some, we could pick some out. So we did, me and Jazz, my sister, we did. And my mom was in the kitchen with our half-brother during that time. And my sister says, it's kind of weird that we're out here and she's over there with him. I don't know if she was nervous or what, but it is what it is. I found some pictures of her and my dad, like when they got married and stuff. And my dad had sideburns and long shaggy hair, and it's just funny. I think it was during the 80s. Yeah. Oh. So my mom smokes cigarettes. My sister smokes cigarettes. I smoked for 15 years, and I only do it social now. And I also smoke marijuana. It's actually legal in tons of places now. And lots of people use it. You'd be surprised, because I definitely am. When I tell people that I smoke, they usually tell me that they do too. And anyway, So I smoked weed with my mom. Yeah. She was really open to it. She was like, give it here. And my sister, she didn't have any, but she kept on saying, well, I have to drive. You can't drive. I can drive. I'm toleranced. I don't know what the right word is for that. I'm good. So yeah, overall that went all right. My niece got a really cool Christmas gift. She got a whole bunch of painting stuff, and then my mom got me a Dutch oven and a clock, but it's missing a piece, so I can't use it. But and then Saturday, me and my fiance went to his parents' house. They live in Iowa. They're a little over an hour away from us. And my fiance's sister was there with her kids. She's got 2 girls and 1 boy. And then the grandparent, grandma and grandpa. And they have 4 dogs. 4 dogs? 4 dogs. I don't know. I always feel really out of place there. Definitely different lifestyles. And last Christmas, they made us feel really bad. I don't know why. But, that just kind of was, the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, it's not like they really check in on us anyway. Like, I was surprised they came to visit twice. That was surprising. But they don't stay. And I don't know, I just don't really feel connection with his family. I really like his grandma, Betty. She's always been really nice to me. I went to the family picnic thing this past summer, and Corey had to work, and his grandma, she's pretty old. She's in her 80s, and there's cornhole. And she says, okay, Taylor, get up, we're gonna play. So we played cornhole. I played it with Betty. So I really like her, but I don't know. I just feel weird, and I wish that I felt differently, but it's just, I would rather talk about things and fix them, and I guess they don't talk about things, and I don't like that, and Corey doesn't like that either. He was pretty upset that his dad didn't talk, like his dad just acts like nothing happened, and so just the way that they are. And that's all I gotta say about that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I have a different setup this time. So I painted this art piece. I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. And this is one of Corey's fish posters. Phish. And I got a cell phone mount. Would you like to see it? So this thing is what my phone was sitting on. I'm still trying to figure this out, okay? I have a mount for my car. I couldn't figure out how to get it on straight or like see my steering wheel through it. So I gotta figure that out. But I might be able to put this on my windshield. If you guys like car videos. I like making videos in my car. But anyway, I'm just rambling on, and you guys probably stopped watching by now. So let me know what things you guys want to talk about in the future, you know, like I can tell you some more life experiences. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm just going to come do what feels naturally. I write down ideas of videos I'd like to do, but some of them I just feel like maybe I'm not ready for yet. So we'll get there. We'll get to the good stuff. I'm just kind of talking about what's relevant to today, and I'm looking for ghosts in my kitchen. That's my kitchen. The cat's also in there, probably rolling around. So anyway, that's all for today, and I hope you guys come back next week and see what I talk about then. See ya, bye.